He is in town tonight, opening up for the beautiful Miss Shania Twain. Wes Mack, how are you? Welcome back to Edmonton.
I'm doing really good, and thanks for having me.
First of all, I got to say I'm quite jealous of you opening up for the beautiful Miss Shania Twain. How's the tour been going so far?
Your jealousy is justified. It's going well, man. It's seriously, it's too much fun being on this. Like, obviously, she's nothing short of a living legend, extremely professional. The band's pro, the tour crew is pro, so it's a fun time.
What's the last year been like for you?
Very fast. I spent a lot of 2014 writing and recording. What's ultimately going to be my album, and what's now on my debut EP. In the last sort of 6 months, it's converted over into, actually starting to put stuff out through a label and, obviously touring around, recording is done. Things are just sort of accelerating. It's been crazy.
So tonight you're opening up for Miss Shania Twain at Rexall Place. When you first met the living legend, what is she like?
She's very nice. I mean, very, very warm person. It's a bizarre thing because, she sort of steps out of my past as someone, growing up, listening to her music, she's no one I really expected to ever meet. And all of a sudden you're standing there having a conversation or, performing with her it feels very surreal at times. I have to you're straddling a weird line between you're dealing with obviously just a real, in some ways just a normal person, and in other ways a figment of, music legend.
Do you ever sit there and think, oh my God, I'm opening up for Shania?
I do. That is a thought that often goes through my head. I mean, I personally am of the opinion that the sort of cool factor of this and somewhat of the finality of it won't really settle in until after the tour is done. Because right now it's just sort of, going and doing our show every day and making sure I can do everything to put on, the best show possible.
The other night you guys played in Vancouver, and then you hit the bus, went through the Rockies. How was your trip to Edmonton?
It was good. We trekked all day. I thought I was going to be able to sleep in there. It turns out I didn't. So had a very long sleep last night, which was nice. But yeah, it was a beautiful drive through the mountains. Tell
us about your latest single, Wes. I love the song, by the way, The Way You Let Me Down.
Yeah, so we got that out recently, or I guess it's out now, kind of thing. I'm excited to have that one out there. It's an interesting story for me. I originally was almost hesitant to want to release it just based on the subject matter of it and how it kind of cuts close for probably a lot of people of not finding the person who's right for life, maybe right for right now. And I flip-flopped on it because I thought back into my past and like when I've gone through times like this song describes, and it's the kind of song I wanted to listen to in those times. So even though I initially was uncertain on the message of it, I feel like it's something that needs to be out there for people who are feeling like that. Honestly, I've done a lot of my videos in the past, but just based on the tour schedule and the rehearsals for this, it wasn't possible for me to do my usual producing, directing, and editing. Just eats a little too much time. So I found a guy who I really liked his work, and I'm really happy with how it came out and the story we were able to tell.
So after the Shania Twain tour is over, where does the road take you?
After that, we got a handful of festivals over the summer, a couple of sort of more in central and eastern Canada, and then it'll be to the CCMAs in the fall and more singles and, doing the country music stuff.
Always a pleasure having you on, buddy. Welcome back to Edmonton and have a great couple shows here.
I'm really looking forward to them tonight. Thanks.
I ain't looking for a good girl. I like a little bit of misbehaving.